Hey YouTube, today we're going to show you how to connect up a SIM800L, a DHT22 sensor to an Arduino Nano. And that will enable us to receive temperature and humidity simply by calling the SIM card number that is in the SIM800L. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. So this is how you connect everything up. The main thing is that you got to remember is in SIM800 you've got a TX and a RX, and that has to connect your Arduino. You can use any digital pin for that. And from the DHT22 sensor, it's a digital sensor, so you gotta connect it to a digital pin, and you have to use a 10K resistor. And I'm using a lithium polymer 3.7 volt battery to power the SIM800. Okay, this is what you can see in the serial monitor. Let's go ahead and show you the connections. So we've got the Arduino Nano here, the DHT22 sensor, it's a digital sensor, and we've got the 10K resistor. The resistor pulls it up from positive 5 volt, and then the data cable is then connected to D2, and we've got TX and RX connected to the Arduino here from the SIM800. Now if we go ahead and dial, take a look at the serial monitor, and you'll notice that there's a ring coming through, and the software will cut the call without answering it and then respond with an SMS with the temperature and humidity. So I'm busy dialing it now. There we see the ring, and then we get an SMS. Okay, let's take a look at the code now. This is the code. We're using a software serial because the Arduino Nano only has one serial port. We include the DHT library, and we define which pin it's then connected to, and here we're initializing the software serial with the TX and the RX that's connected to the SIM800. Setup only runs once, and that does the relevant setup for your sensors and any other devices that you have connected to your Arduino. The loop function will repeatedly run from the time you start up your Arduino Nano until it stops. Now, this is the part where that does the processing for the incoming call. So if it detects that there's an incoming call, it then does a hang up, an AT command, ATH, which does a hang up, and then it executes a function called send text message. And the send text message initializes the temperature and attempts to read it from the sensor. It records all that in float variables, and then it writes it to the software serial, and then does the sending of the SMS. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you like the video. If you need the code, we will post the code for you just of the functions in the description below. Thank you very much.